It's almost Passover, Pesach in Hebrew, known as the season of our deliverance. The Israelites were delivered from Egyptian bondage as they applied the blood of innocent lambs to their homes. Yeshua, Jesus, celebrated this feast of the Lord with his disciples the night of his betrayal. He said, "With fervent desire, I have desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer." The Messiah spoke to them at that time of a far greater redemption, freedom from the bondage of sin through his blood and his sacrifice as the eternal Passover lamb. Moses had repeatedly gone to Pharaoh saying, "Let my people go." That refrain sounds tragically familiar today as thousands of Israelis are desperately crying out for the return of their loved ones being held hostage in Gaza. I'm wearing the necklace that many of them are wearing with a scripture from Jeremiah 31:16. My heart and my spirit are also crying out to Hamas, "Let God's people go." What the world does not seem to understand is that with Hamas, we are dealing with a barbaric, evil entity that has one stated goal: the annihilation of the Jewish state. Israel is fighting for her very existence. That's why this war is called an existential war, because it has to do with the very existence of Israel and the Israeli people. Hamas has never retracted their goal of obliterating all the Jews. If any of Hamas are left in Gaza, they will simply regroup and continue their war against the Israelis. I've been to Israel many times, and here's the truth. The Israelis are not perfect, but they want peace, shalom. They want to live with their neighbors in peace. They're not targeting civilians, and they're not committing genocide. And you know, it's estimated that from the beginning of this war, from 1/3 to 1/2 of the humanitarian aid that Israel keeps sending in has been stolen by Hamas. Hamas is notorious for lying and for using civilians as human shields. They disguise themselves as doctors, nurses, aid workers, and anyone else to cause havoc and confusion on the battlefield. Hamas is the enemy, not Israel. Bible believers must take a stand for the truth. Remember Genesis 12:3, God says he blesses those who bless his people Israel. Remember Psalm 122:6 that says, "Pray for the peace of Jerusalem, they shall prosper that love you." Pray for the United States of America to not back down with our support of this war in Gaza. And now we have the threat of Iran as well. It seems to me that the Messiah is at the door. Pray, pray, pray. Draw close to Yeshua and tell others about his great salvation. God bless you. Happy Passover.